you still wonder how Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver looks like? Well, from now on, all of your answers are going to be answered because this is once again another Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver Wi-Fi battle, and this is actually a doubles battle. For the people that just tune into my channel, welcome to my channel. But also, I used to be the doubles champion at some YouTube channel that was really big a couple of years ago. So I took out my old doubles team. I really wanted to see how it does. And yeah, my friend WishofWisdom was like, hey, you want to double me? And I'm like, sure, man, sure, let's go for this doubles battle. So I start out with Infernape and Jumpluff, and he starts off with Metagross and Togekiss. Not really sure why he does that, but I'm just going to take this to my advantage. I'm going to fake out his Metagross first so he can't break my sash from my Infernape, and then I'm going to Sleep Powder the other Pokemon, Togekiss, so that Togekiss cannot do a thing. And this is like my first turn kill, kind of, because this way both Pokemon on my opponent's side of the field aren't able to do anything on me, while I can freely set up my other moves right now. So he's going to use off his Heatran, probably predicting my Infernape to go for a Fire Blast to his Metagross. But yeah, that's what I was actually wanted to do, but my Fire Blast misses. So that is unfortunate for him. Good for me though, because now his Flash Fire ability isn't activated. And yeah, my Jumpluff just sets up the Sun, and because it has the Sun Rock, not really the Sun Rock, but the item that makes the Sun go last for 7 more turns. I kind of forgot what the name is right now, but that's what my Jumpluff has right now. So the Sun will stay up for 7 more turns. Jumpluff U-turns out, and I'm just gonna spam that attack to Togekiss because it's the obvious target. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna outspeed Heatran if Heatran doesn't have the Choice Scarf. And I thought that one close combat would have been able to take out that Heatran, but strangely enough that doesn't happen. That way, due to the special defense drop and due to the super effective Earth Power, my Infernape is going to be brought down to his Focus Sash. But to be honest, I don't really mind because he doesn't have any Pokemon on the opposite side that is carrying a priority move. So yeah, I don't really mind. That means that my Infernape is going to be able to outspeed anything right now on his side of the field, and I'm in my Blaze range and the Sun is up, so that really means that my Fire Blasts are going to do a ton of damage right now. So he predicts that Heatran can be useful later in the game, especially because I'm using a Sunny Day team. So he decides to switch out. I'm just gonna use Power Whip with my Homer, my Tangrowth, because I thought, yeah, Heatran was down low at his hit point, so I thought that it would be enough for me to take him down with a Grass type move. And I'm just gonna stay with the Stab Fire Blast on my Infernape as announced before, and I'm just gonna target his Togekiss. And like I said before, Blaze with the Sun Boost and being Stab is going to do a lot. But strangely enough, it does not finish that Togekiss off. So at this point of the match, I was really thinking if I had EV'd this Infernape, because one, it didn't finish off his Heatran with Stab Close Combat. Second, it didn't finish off that Togekiss. Maybe this Togekiss was especially defensive well because, yeah, they used to be pretty good at the special defensive side. But even though I didn't run calculations, maybe I should run them right now, but I still can't believe that didn't take him out. So one Air Slash is going to be enough to finish off my Tangrowth. I'm kind of far behind right now, so I'm just gonna start off where I'm just gonna continue narrating where I just left off. Never mind. I'm just gonna go for a Solar Beam coming from my Exeggutor, and at that range of hit points, that Togekiss is going to be taken down for sure. Now Heatran is there. The best thing I should have done is maybe switched out, but yeah, Infernape was already nearly dead, so I really didn't bother losing him at this point of the match. He served this part on first turn and then spamming Fire Blast and close combat, so yeah, he did his job. So I'm gonna switch out into my own Gengar now, ironically called Flanders, and he's gonna start with his Heatran and Gengar. So I'm just going to go for a Solar Beam with my Exeggutor, knowing that I'm going to outspeed that Gengar. And I'm just keeping my fingers crossed because it's not very effective damage, but I was really hoping to finish him off, and that does happen, so that's kind of good for me. And yeah, I'm just going to go for Stab Shadow Ball on that Heatran right now, because at that range of hit points, his definitely going to be taken down. So things are looking great for me right now. If I look back at the match, think I only lost my Tangrowth and Infernape so far, while he already lost 3 Pokemon. And one of those Pokemon that he still remains is his Scizor. So I'm not really fearing that. But and his Metagross is also weak to fire, so that's pretty good for me. He's gonna go for the Bullet Punch on my Gengar, but I'm just hoping that I will be able to survive it, and I do. So my March with Hidden Power Fire is going to target that Scizor, and yeah, actually, I thought it was Hidden Power Fire, but once again, I missed. So that was actually a happy coincidence because we were chatting over Skype when we had this battle, and he was like, "Okay, Exeggutor is going to take out my Scissor with Hidden Power Fire," and I was like, "Yeah, sure, I will do that, especially for you." But then I end up not having Hidden Power Fire, so that's kind of strange after all. Um, I'm just gonna let my Pokemon stay in here. I think they can handle it pretty well right now. Um, yes, Scizor and Metagross aren't the greatest threats to my team, but I might have the ability to use my Flounders or my Gengar later on this game. So I'm just gonna switch out, going to my Heatran, because I know that Metagross is definitely not gonna use a move such as Earthquake on my Gengar, that is. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep spamming the attacks right now. I'm just gonna spam Solar Beam on Metagross, and I was kind of surprised that Solar Beam killed him, but yeah, luckily for me though, because now that I think of it, he could have gone for the Earthquake, hitting his Scizor, my Exeggutor, and Heatran, but at the time that I had my Gengar out, then he would only hit 2 Pokemon, including one of his own, so that's why I said that it wouldn't be the wisest choice to go for Earthquake with Metagross. Just saying that, guys. So now he has Gallade left. Gallade has access to the Shadow Sneak. It isn't Stab, but due to the fact that my Exeggutor is part Psychic, it's going to do a ton of damage to me, and I'm not going to survive that. So seeing that that this Gallade has Shadow Sneak, I'm kind of fearing for my Flounders here, for my Gengar, because one Shadow Sneak can be enough to take out my Gengar. And yeah, that is not something I want to see in the upcoming turns. So I'm just gonna go into my Heatran, knowing that Heatran has some tricks up his sleeve with his Stab Fire Blast. Even though the sun wore off right now, that isn't the best thing. But my Heatran doesn't have Fire Blast actually, it does have Heat Wave, and Heat Wave is an ability that is an attack that is better in doubles battles because it hits both opposing Pokemon. So Scizor is not going to appreciate a Stab Heat Wave coming from that Heatran, so he's gonna die. And the only Pokemon he has left now, if I'm correct, is his Gallade. And Gallade is gonna go for a Drain Punch, and that is actually going to do a lot of damage to my Heatran. So yeah, Heatran is, like I thought, going to die, but yeah, once again, it doesn't die. This is a very awkward battle now that I see it again. Just for the record, we had this battle a while ago, so forgive me if this narration isn't optimal, but yeah, I was too lazy to watch the battle one time before this, so I'm just gonna keep going for Heat Waves right now on that Gallade, knowing that that Gallade has Drain Punch, but I don't care, I'm just gonna keep going for it. I'm just gonna go for Sleep Powder on Gallade. Yeah, it's his only Pokemon, but it's a better move for me. And I get a critical hit on Heat Wave, which is actually great for me because now I don't have to waste so many turns on killing this Gallade, and this battle is over more quickly than I thought it would be. And I get another I get another critical hit. What the hell? I get another critical hit to finish this game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And for my question of the day today, I'm going to ask you, what is your favorite fighting type Pokemon from the Kanto region? You had quite a lot of fighting type Pokemon in the Kanto region, such as Primeape, Poliwrath, Machamp, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan. But if I have to name my favorite Pokemon, then I must say it was Hitmonlee. Really, I just love Hitmonlee. It was so cool. So what is your favorite fighting type Pokemon in the Kanto region? Be sure to leave your answer as a comment to this video and see you in my next battle.